Cullen, I'm trying to vlog here. Thumbs up if you legitimately thought I might cut my finger off just then, but I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Do not touch your eyeballs after you touch the jalapeno. Hey guys, how about another
Cooking with Katiepie.
Today we are gonna make white chicken chili. Are you laughing at me?
Yo, turn it up.
It's still wet and rainy, guys. Going to get a salad.
So the first step, this is a recipe from the Pioneer Woman, and if you don't know who she is, I actually knew about her back before she got to be a big deal, but she had a blog that she does recipes on, and now I think she's on the Food Network. But this is her white chili recipe, so I will post the link to that below, or Cullen will, I guess, since he does all that fancy stuff. But the first step is to boil you some chicken. I just used skinless chicken with ribs because that's what was on sale and it was the cheapest, but you can use whatever kind of chicken you like. And now I'm about to shred it up. I think I need to use a knife because, I mean, it falls apart, but it's gonna be big old chunk. Look at that juicy chicken. I hope you like this. Screw it. Sometimes you just gotta use your fingers. That's what she said. Ooh, hot. That's the only problem with using your fingers. And you wanna have a total of 3 cups of chicken. Sometimes I like to just save the leftovers of the chicken, like shred it up and stuff, and then make chicken sandwiches for the rest of the week too. So there you go, there's another use for your chicken shredded. So there's our 3 cups of shredded chicken. And then we're gonna cut up onion. It's supposed to be yellow onion, but I got a white onion, so whatever, it's probably fine. Ew, is that onion molded? Seriously, I just bought this today. Cullen, look. Cullen says to just cut that middle part out and use the other outside part. I don't know, what do y'all think? I don't really wanna eat a moldy onion. Ew. It's like totally empty in the middle. I really should take it back to Publix, but I'm just not that kind of person. Cullen, are you sure I should use this? Okay guys, if we die, this is our last vlog. It's because of the moldy onion. Thumbs up if you legitimately thought I might cut my finger off just then, but I didn't. I did good, right? Yeah. Okay, so now that we have the onion chopped up, the next thing is to put 3 tablespoons of butter, which I didn't really check the butter very well before I went to the store. It's gonna melt what we have in there. Put that in there, and then 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And it's supposed to be, you can do it in a Dutch oven or a pot. We don't have a Dutch oven, but we have a soup pot, so it's gotta go in there.
I've got a Dutch oven.
I don't even know what that means. What does it mean?
Look it up.
Is it inappropriate? Don't look it up. Don't listen to him. He's not supposed to be listening. Then cook your onions in that. Oh, you're also supposed to smash 3 or 4 garlic cloves, but I usually just do garlic powder instead because it's easier, and we're not big, huge garlic people, so, you know, either way. Well, you don't get to have input because this isn't your cooking show. So in goes the butter. Not very much, but I will. And the olive oil. Best way to measure, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, something like that. I figure this isn't a crucial ingredient, so you just kind of use what you think you need. Then, what did she say? I got my cooking buddies. They just behind my legs like she likes to be. Begging for some chicken, please give me chicken! Ooh, I lied, that's supposed to be medium-high heat, not just medium. Got 2 cans of mild green chili, and now she told me to get whole chili, but then it says take them and chop them up. So I'm like,
Why didn't I just buy the diced ones or the already chopped ones? Just go on and buy you the already chopped ones, and then you won't have to worry about chopping them up.
squids or something. I wish I'd known I was gonna have to chop them. I should have read the recipe more carefully. All right, now that the onions have cooked a little bit, throw these chopped up green chilies in there. Get in my pot. Stir them all around. All right, then you take a pound of Great Northern beans. I'm gonna dump them in this thing, rinse them off. Man, if only I had one of those little side of the sink things that Mr. Arturo Trejo's brother-in-law or somebody made. Birthday list idea, Cullen. I could use one of those, for real. See about getting me one, yeah? And then dump them in with your onions and chilies. Stir them up. And use 2 hands because it's kind of hard when you're just using one. If you can handle the heat, add a fresh jalapeno. Yes, I know it's not pronounced that way. No thanks. silly. Chop it up and put it in there, which we have had experience with this before. Note to selves, do not touch your eyeballs after you've touched the jalapeno. Do not touch your mouth, and probably don't go to the bathroom and use your hand instead of toilet paper. You know, I don't know that from personal experience, but I've heard. Ah, this scares me. The last time it really hurt. Little thin slices long ways like this. Throw them into the pan, and do not be afraid, my child. You have to add quite a bit of jalapeno for it to make a dent. She's so funny. I always love reading her posts. Now we're gonna pour in 8 cups of, hello. Now we're gonna pour in 8 cups of chicken broth. OMG, it won't stop. You know, I was wondering when I dumped out the big bunch of water that came from the chicken that I just cooked, why didn't we just use that? What's the word? Not dressing. Hello. That broth in the soup instead of buying chicken broth. I'd have read ahead, like it's happened like 4 times in this little episode. She said you can use the chicken broth from the chicken you just cooked, or you can use the store-bought stuff. So I should have used what I just cooked, but oh well, whatever. Put the lid on, decrease the heat to low, and let it cook for about 2 hours. Holy pajamolies! I thought this was gonna be ready soon. Oh, I should have read this recipe much better before I started it. Whatever, it'll be ready by the time Cullen gets home from diving practice.
Skeeter doing a handstand, guys. I don't know if y'all can still see me or not. I just heard a laugh. It was Manny 2189. Do you know who Manny 2189 is? Manny 2189. You are so mine. I don't know what rhymes with 289. I'm making up a rap on the line. Here we go. Give me a dime. Peace. Somebody just whistled at me. What? Skeeter here. Skeeter's at dog practice. Let's get some medicine balls over here, guys. Skeeter's here to get medicine balls. We're gonna get some medicine balls and we're gonna do some crunches with medicine balls. That's a 10-pound one right there, guys. Skeeter says that's an 8-pound, that's a 10-pound. I don't know. We'll just use these here in a minute. Whoa! Skeeter about lost it. Whoa, Skeeter. Alright, guys. What do we do now? A twist jump? Whoa! Go this way. Don't go that way. Don't go this way. Your legs at an angle like that. Flat. Come up. Leave it there. Come up. Grab it. Come up. Leave it there. Go back. Come up. Grab it. Alright. Crunch. Whoa! Leave the ball there. There you go. And now come back up. Woo! Skeeter says careful. And you gotta stay balanced and then come back up. Just like that. Ugh. See if you can try that. Whee! Skeeter's like, what? And then he's like, what? Skeeter's this guy whenever I put him on a video. No, 1, 2, 3, up. Now you grab the ball, and then back. And then 1, 2, 3, up. Don't throw it. Hand it off. You gotta do a sit-up all the way. Up. There you go. Woo-hoo. Go back. And then we both go, oh gosh. Not with our balls. Not with our balls. So we're gonna go down. Skeeter says flatten out. Alright, ready? And then we go up and turn and look up your arm. And hold it. Look all the way up your arm. Down, push, up, and switch to the other side. Tight stomach. Skeeter says plank. Skeeter says plank. Plank it! Don't step on your stuff, move your stuff. Skeeter says move your stuff. 1, 2, 3. High knees, get those knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And good job.
Okay, our first hour is up. Pour the chicken in. Whoa, well alrighty then. There you go, a big lump of chicken. All right, now we're supposed to add a good tablespoon or so, she says, of ground cumin. And then salt and white pepper, she says, but I don't have white pepper, so it's not gonna be an all white chili. I mean, why you gotta be racist and junk? You know what I mean? So then we just put the lid back on and let it keep cooking. Okay, so time is about up, and the next thing you're gonna do is get some milk. I'm using 1% milk. Get a cup of that and mix in some cornmeal, a couple tablespoons, she said. They didn't have corn flour at the store, and that's what you're supposed to use, so I'm using cornmeal, but she said that was fine. So I'm gonna mix that up and then pour it in the chili, and it thickens it and makes it a little creamier. Oh man, it did not get mixed up in there. I didn't mix hard enough. Poo, I guess I'll have to add a little more milk. Want to make sure you add in all the flavor you can. So she says put in a little bit of cayenne pepper. I don't really know how much, but we're just gonna pour some in there. About like that. And then maybe some salt, some more salt and pepper. I should probably taste it to see how it tastes before I add extra spices. How about screw the twisting pepper and just use this one? Much easier. Then my most favorite part is to dump in some cheese. She said obviously you can use whatever cheese you want. I got cheddar jack. Just throw some cheese in there because cheese makes everything better. All right, voila, there's your final product. She suggested serving it with a little extra cheese on top and a dollop of sour cream, which I think it's gonna need because it got really spicy. I think I put a little bit too much cayenne pepper in there or something. Maybe it was the jalapenos. And we got some cornbread muffins to eat with it. It's time to eat. Come and get it. It's ready.
Woo! Woo! Spring break 2013, show me your chili.
Cullen. All right, we gotta get the Cullen first reaction of the soup.
I just stirred in all my ingredients.
Okay, it's hot, hot.
What's it called?
It's called white chicken chili. Is it good?
Mmm, freaking amazing.
Good? Spicy?
Dank as junk. It's perfectly spicy.
I think it's a little too spicy, but that's okay.
Oh, I love the beans in it. Mmm. Mmm.
Alika, what's up?
Mmm.
Alika, what's up?
Oh, this is delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, babe. I love you.
It's the nightly routine of taking the children out to go to the bathroom.
Shh, don't distract them. They won't go.
Just like your daddy. And if you distract your daddy, he won't go either.
You?
I mean me, yeah.
Like my dad?
Guys, it's freezing out here. So we're about to wrap it up. Good night. We love y'all, and we will catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.